Yeah, so we've termed it a biobanding discovery day. What we did was we hosted a webinar, obviously gave parents and coaches the information about the event, what we were planning on doing, what we were hoping to find. The players have arrived today. We've put them on their pitches in their age groups, so under 13s, under 14s, under 15s. We've then measured their heights and weights to allow us to estimate biological maturity this morning. And at lunchtime, we've grouped them up into biobanded groups. So they're now playing with players maybe in the same club, so maybe York City, for example, but they're not necessarily playing in their age groups, they're playing in different bands. And they're all wearing Playmaker devices on their feet. And that allows us to track what they're doing in terms of the distances they've covered, the speeds they're running at, and then we can evaluate that afterwards and see if that's changed across the formats. Biobanding's been used quite a bit within youth football, particularly male football, but it's been researched in different avenues. So we've looked at it from a physical perspective, the differences between the age group format and biobanding format from a physical perspective. But we've tried to incorporate technical, tactical and the psychosocial differences as well. So we're looking at all of the different things. So it's a discovery day for the players because a lot of these players have never experienced biobanding formats before. We've not done an event like this before, although it has been done elsewhere. So we're all discovering what it's about and how it can benefit the future of football.
I think it could be beneficial for our players in various ways. One is sort of looking at how we select and recruit players, and two, how we support their development moving forward as players as well. Obviously, when you move to higher levels of football, you're often making decisions, but you want good rationale behind some of the decisions that you're making when you're making decisions on such young people as well.
For the young players, in terms of their development, I think a young player who might be struggling in their age group that's low maturation, actually when they drop an age group, it might give them a major confidence boost. They might actually go from, I'm really scrambling to stay in the game here, I'm scrambling to cope, so actually I'm all of a sudden one of the best players here, and the only thing that's changed is I'm against kids like a similar size, similar maturation. We've already seen that today in our first game this afternoon. We've had one of our smaller under 14s has dropped an age group, dropped to the peak height velocity group, and all of a sudden he said, well, actually I can now kick a ball past someone and chase it and get there because I'm as quick as them. In my own age group, I can't do that. I've got to figure out other ways of playing that. So actually it opens up different technical, tactical considerations for those kids as well.
We see a huge disparity in size and shape and build with our kids at kind of 13, 14, 15. So anything that can give us a better insight on data on that, I think is a fantastic incentive.
So we've designed an app that allows coaches, parents and teachers an easy way to estimate biological maturity, which is how we've banded the players for this afternoon's games. We can start to see if biobanding is viable for the future and maybe hope to have that a bigger impact in grassroots but also higher level football across the country. Maybe to try and reduce the bias of early developers maybe succeeding in sport, which the evidence would say that is currently the case.
I think if you ask any parent whether they'd be interested in, supporting their children and attending more events like this, I think it's an overwhelming yes. We can't do enough for our kids. We can't support them enough. Keep doing it. Keep putting it on. We'll be there.